Well, today we're at Vermilion Community College here in Ely, Minnesota, and we are very excited to have an event. It's called Living with Fire.
Good morning. Did you register online?
So you're on the second line, and you're on the first line. All right. The tools that I hope that people walk away with today is I want them to not be afraid to live here, but to really understand that there are risks in living in a wooded area that's prone to wildfire.
Are you going to register?
Yes. I have come to this event because we are now lucky owners or stewards of a piece of property. So the magic and the mystery of the place is absolutely what we care about protecting as landowners now, for ourselves, but also for all the dear people that we know. So I don't want to be the weak link in an emergency situation. I want to be prepared and also informed on things I can do to help other people as well.
I belong to a national organization called Fire Adapted Communities. And a fire adapted community is everyone in this room. And you showing that you have an interest to take action is part of what that fire adapted community is all about. Well, the whole event and how we planned it as far as the outline is for people to first hear about fire ecology, fire behavior, the history of fire in our area.
In our region, fire is what governs the forest. These trees have co-evolved with fire for millennia.
And this is just a little snapshot of our history of fire.
That whole idea was trying to get people to understand why this is important, why we want to work on this.
Okay, so what research showed is if you can keep any spark that lands in zone 1 from hitting a receptive fuel bed and causing a fuel bed to actually combust and turn into fire, the chances are very good that this structure will not burn.
And then also how our emergency managers work into that scene when there is an incident. Who's out there? What are the volunteer fire departments doing? What are our emergency managers doing? What roles are each of them playing?
This is great to come up here in a non-emergency setting. We're just going to kind of cover the role of St. Louis, I'm going to cover the role of St. Louis County and a little bit about emergency management structure within the county and what we do.
And then of course, how do we take care of our forest? So learning the different ideas from prescribed burns to planting, all kinds of things. So again, it's giving us action things to do.
So what are some of your options on private lands if you own some private forest land in this type of a community? You know, certainly one thing to think about is making sure you're in a highly fire adapted community. So making sure that area around your home and property have had some fuel reduction efforts, both either mechanical and or with some prescribed fire. And to the question that was raised earlier today on what are some of the climate change trends on some of these different species in these communities, that's where we've got at least a little bit of information here with the D and the W. So we've added this in that in a drier future, jack pine will potentially do even better.
And also a big part is evacuation planning. We really need to work on evacuation planning.
All right, emergency preparedness. The purpose of this group is to be able to take the what ifs out of the problem. What if I have to evacuate an area? The key word here is preparedness.
But I wanted to get people out in the field as well.
Your local fire department probably knows a lot of this country. They probably know a lot of these houses and stuff. But in the event of a large fire, like the Foss Lake fire that was just in here, there might be crews from Montana. There might be crews, you know, and the only way they're coming down these roads, one guy's driving, the other guy's looking at a map, and it's all, you know, a plat book, and it's very easy for them to miss a sign like this.
When you can see something and touch it and feel it and be able to ask questions right then and there, that is, I think, very, very powerful. We really wanted to make it a fun event too, and it's about families because you know, we're all part of this community. And so we wanted the kids to come, see Smokey, play some games, that kind of thing. So we wanted everyone to be welcome.
I loved it. You sort of heard us in the bathroom. No. Hugely empowering. A lot of tools were learned. It was really nice because you walk away with things that are easy to do.
Ely is an incredible place. I mean, we talk about this being truly God's country. The woods are incredible, the lakes, the beauty all around. And we want to keep it pristine for generations to come.